what's up? It's Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing 5 products you should never, that's 10. 5 products that you should never buy for your bird. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed and give this video a like if you'd like to see more bird-related content. And this is probably the shortest intro I've ever filmed. But without further ado, let's get started. Oh, and follow me on all my social medias. They will be on the screen somewhere. Now let's get started. That's 2. Number 1, we have painted surface bird toys. These are bad for your bird because basically, not like dyes where they soak into the wood themselves like beetroot juice, the paint basically dries on and creates these chips. It could create a blockage in the digestive tract, and your bird could either get surgery or they could possibly die from this. Number 2, bells. This is really bad for your bird because that little clacker that's inside of the bell, like I said before with the paint chips, it could cause a serious blockage where they'll need to get surgery or they could even die from this. They could also choke because it could get stuck in their throat. Number 3, we have cotton bird accessories. This goes along with cotton bird toys, cotton hammocks, and sleeping huts, and also cotton perches. These are bad for your bird because of chemical poisoning, strangulation, entanglement, and the development of gastronomical blockage. Chemical poisoning is when unregulated dyes and bleaches are in the product to lower the cost. Many unsafe chemicals are in the growing process for cotton, and it's very unsafe for wildlife and workers. Since birds love to chew on their toys, they will occasionally ingest some of these fibers or pieces of cotton and are at risk of chemical poisoning. Risk of strangulation and entanglement could happen when your bird is playing with a toy and they have these little tiny loose fibers, and it could get stuck on their feet, their beak, or their neck and basically strangle them. When you're not home and this happens, there's nothing you can do and your bird could pass away. If you're home and you know this happens, you can quickly snip away the tie, but sometimes it's too tight and you can't even snip it, causing your bird to pass away. Risk of gastronomical blockage is when your bird eats the fibers and they are ingested and they accumulate in their crop, a pocket-like tract in their lower throat and in their stomach and intestines over months and years, leading to eventual obstruction and death. Vets have also mentioned that many times the only reason that this could be diagnosed is a post-mortem autopsy. To avoid these problems, use natural wood perches and buoys wrapped with natural ropes such as sisal, hemp, and jute rope. Make sure these ropes are oil and pesticide free. If you have cotton hammocks, happy huts, or snuggle tents and you want to use them even though they trigger hormonal behaviors, choose a natural material such as seagrass and vegetable tanned leather. Number 4, we have parrot huts. These are made of various fabrics and many are fleece lined, and the happy huts have 2 major downsides. Number 1, they can become hormonally aggressive. This is because the whole entire tent covers their body and this can put them in the mood. Number 2, this is also a great nesting spot for birds, which could also trigger hormones and put them in the mood. This happy hut is the single most dangerous toy on the market today because basically, like I said before with the cotton toys, they could chew away at these fibers and it could cause intestinal blockage. Number 5, we have mirrors. Mirrors are psychologically damaging to your bird because a lot of people think that they need a mirror for their bird because they think that they'll get lonely, but this is not true. As long as you give your bird a lot of time and your time and you give them lots of toys to play with, they will be completely fine. The first thing people notice is your bird will become more territorial. Your bird will throw a fit when they don't see their buddy, which is basically themselves in the mirror, and this will also give them an incorrect perception of reality. They're not talking to another bird, they are talking to a reflection. Reflections can only mimic. They cannot recreate the same manner as a real bird would. So what do you do if you only have a single bird? Though it is not necessary, you could buy a second bird after the first one is tamed. If you do not want 2 birds, make sure you give your bird lots of attention and keep those mirrors away. Birds can be kept singly just fine, but access to mirrors will teach them bad habits as well as make them territorial and withdrawn. I need a burp. Alright guys, those are my 5 products that you should never buy for your bird, ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more bird related content, make sure you do give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more animal videos in general, make sure you are subscribed and follow me on all my social media, especially my pet page, so you can get updates on my animals. All the articles that I got the information from will be linked down below if you want to read those for yourselves. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you with a new video next week. Bye guys.